Assalamu alaikum, dear student. I am Saqib Abbasi, your maths teacher. My YouTube channel name is Math Sarkar. Okay, next one is we have a question is topic related to the position vector. What is the position vector? Vector is related to the origin. A vector which is related to the origin, we say that it's a position vector. Let's suppose we have here is 2 1 is x-axis and here is y-axis. This is origin. 1 2 3 4. We have write it here 4 1 2 3. There is 3, so this vector lie here a. So, okay, so its position vector is, we can write it oa is equal to 3 and 4. X-axis is 3 and y-axis is 4, or we can write it into the 3i plus 4j. Similarly, we have a next one is u 7 and 4. Write its position vector. How we write its position vector is, we just write it ou. Here is 7 and 4, or we can write it 7i plus 4j. 7i plus 4j. Hopefully, dear friend, you can understand this one. Now we have a question. Exercise. Here we have a question, exercise number 13.2, and question number 1 is A 4 and 7, B 3 and 4. We have to find its position vector AB. So what's the position vector of A? First of all, we have to write OA position vector. We write it. So 4 and 7, and OB position vector is 3 and 4, and AB vector we have to find. So very simple is that we have to write OB minus OA. And what is the OB? OB is 3 and 4, minus OA is 4 and 7. So the answer will be minus 1 and minus 3, or we can write it minus I minus 3j. This is our position vector. We have to solve another question. Is position vector is, this is our part D. So what's the part D of question number 1? 7 and 0. B is, we have minus 5 and 3. Now writes it's a position vector. This one, what's the position vector? We know that we can write it into this form. Okay, just change the color. We have to write it into this form. OB minus OA. Now what is the OB? We know that OB is minus 5 and 3, minus O is 7 and 0. So we can write it minus 5 minus 7, it will be 12. 3 minus 0, it will be 3, or we can write it 12i plus 3j. Hopefully, dear student, you have to understand this question. Now next part is, we have a F part. F part is, we have A 5 and minus 6, and B is, we have minus 1. We have minus 1 and minus 7. So how we write it? AB vector, it's OB vector minus OA vector. Here is OB vector is minus 12. OB vector is, we have a minus 1 minus 7, and OA vector is 5 and minus 6. So we get minus 1 and minus 5. It will be minus 6 minus 7 and minus 6. It will be minus 7 and minus 6. It will be minus 7 plus 6, it will be minus 1. So we got the answer is minus 6i minus j. Hopefully, dear friend, you can understand this question. uh, After that, we have to discuss about the unit vector, position vectors. We will find the, what is the unit vector, how we can write it in mathematically. Okay, dear students, unit vector, I have to write it. Unit vector, unit vector. Okay, unit vector a, it's represented by this head sign. Okay, and it will be equal to ab vector divided by vector magnitude. Very simple definition. We have to understand the unit vector is always equal to vector divided by its magnitude. Now we have a first question is this one is our first question. Here ab is a vector 4I minus 2j. The question is that you have to find its unit vector. This sign shows the unit vector. Okay, now AB unit vector equal to AB vector and its magnitude. Its vector magnitude. Okay, this is vector magnitude. Okay, now the vector is 4I minus 2j. Magnitude will be 4 square plus minus 2 square. So we get the answer is 4I minus 2j divided by 16 plus 4. We got it 4I minus 2j divided by 20. Okay, now we can write it into this form: 4 divided by square root 20I plus, sorry, this is minus square root 20. Okay, next. Okay, student, we have a second question, exercise 13.2. The question is to O is the origin, P is the point 1,5, and PQ equal to 3 by 5. Find OQ. O is the B part. Okay, first of all, we have to find how we get the OQ. First of all, we know that PQ, we have to write it PQ equal to 3 and 5. We can write it O PQ equal to OQ minus OP. We have to write it into this form because position vector, and this will be 3 and 5. Now what's the value of OQ? Okay, actually we have to find the value of OQ. We have to write it same as it is, minus OP. What is the OP value? Is 1 and 5. We have write it 1 and 5 equal to 3 and 5. Okay, now move forward. The OQ equal to 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Here is plus, because in other side it will be plus 1 and 5. We get the answer is OQ is 3 and 1, it will be 4. 5 plus 5, it will be 10. So our answer is 4I plus 10j. Okay, dear student, hopefully you can understand this part. Now move forward over the B part. This is our A part and this will be our B part. Now again check that what's the B part. O is the origin, E is the point, minus 3 and 4, E F equal to minus 2, 7. Find the position vector of F. Okay, now first of all we have to write EF. So EF is, we have EF equal to minus 2 and 7. Okay, now further move, it will be, we will have to write it into this form. Okay, OF minus OE equal to minus 2 and 7. Okay, now OF, we have to find OF, and minus OE, the value is minus 3 and 4 here, which is equal to minus 2 and 7. Now further we have to write it OF equal to minus 2 7 plus, here plus, because in other side it will be positive, minus 3 and 4. F, we get the answer is minus 2 minus 3, it will be minus 5, and 7 and 4, it will be 11. So we get the answer is minus 5i plus 11j. Okay. Now we have the question number is 4. Relative to the origin O, the position vector of A is minus 7 and minus 7j, and the position vector of B is 9i plus 5j. The point C lies on AB such that AC equal to 3CB. Find AB. So very simple. First we have to find AB. Now I have to write it AB. We can write it into this form by using definition of position vector OP minus OA. Okay, now AB, we have AB. What is the value of OB? OB value is we have 9 and 5 here, this value. Okay, minus OB OA. What is the OA? This value is minus 7 minus 7j. Okay, now move forward. 9 plus 7, because this minus and this minus will be plus. 5 minus minus 5 plus 7, we got the answer is 9 plus 7, it will be 16. 5 plus 7, it will be 12. So we have the answer is 16i plus 12j. Now we will start from the B part. What's the B part? B part is find the unit vector of direction AB. Okay, a unit vector we have to write this way. This sign shows that a unit vector. Okay, now AB vector divided by AB magnitude. Okay, this is the formula of the unit vector. What is the AB? AB is 16i plus 12j, this from here. And what is the AB? AB is 16 square plus 12 square. So we get the answer is in the form of 16i plus 12j. We get square root 200, and this square root 200 will be 1 by 20. Okay, we have to write it 1 by 20. 16i plus 12j, we got the answer of or C part or B part. Now we will start from the C part. Find the position vector of C. So when we find the position vector of C, we use this statement. Okay, when we find the position vector of C, we use this statement. Okay, how we solve this question, this C part? Okay, very simple. In C part we have to find OC. This is our question mark, and given statement is AC equal to 3CB. AC equal to 3CB. So AC we have to write it OC minus OA position vector, and 3 similar OB vector minus OC. We just use the former definition of position vector. Now OC, we have to find OC minus OA. What is the OA? OA we have here minus 7 in the above statement, minus 7 it's we have a OA. So minus 7 equal to 3. And what is the OB? OB has 9 and 5. Okay, minus OC, we have to find the OC. Okay, this is I have to use the bracket. These brackets are multiplied by the 3. Okay, OC, and this 3 will be multiplied by this one. Minus 7 equal to 3 and 9, it will be 27. 3 5s are 15 minus 3OC. 3OC, we got this one. This OC will be shift here, so we got the OC plus 3OC equal to 27. 15 plus minus 7. Okay, so this will be OC, and OC it will be 4OC, and 27 minus 7 it will be 20, because 27 minus 7 it will be 20, 15 minus 7 it will be 8. Okay, now here OC, 4 is divided by both side, 4 is divided by both side, we get the 20 divided by 4 and 8 divided by 4, we get the answer is 5 and 2. Hopefully dear student you can understand this question. Thank you so much.